Hello everyone, welcome to Seraph Game Dev. This is going to be the first video for the Unity Programming Fundamentals course, and the structure of each lesson is going to be the same. We are going to have some examples for the topic, and then a mini project, and finally some tasks to uh, complete the lesson. And for the course, you can find the videos here on YouTube, or you can buy and support me on Udemy. And the text content for this course, which I have generated through AI, I mean, there are a couple of models or providers which I use. And I think this was generated using Gemini 3. So you can find it below in the link for the website, and it provides 20 free credits, which is available for you can unlock one lesson per day, and it has a couple of courses which I have generated using AI, and you can check it out there. And if you like it, you can buy it or view one lesson per day. And that's it. So let's see what we have for our first lesson. So I've created the basic structure for the project. So every lesson's folders are going to be the example project and the tasks. And in each of the folders, we are going to have the scripts and the scenes and whatever assets we are going to create. So currently we are beginning with lesson one examples. I already created the three scripts: the player movement, the health system, and the collectible. And already the scene is there. So let's start by creating those scripts. So let's go into Visual Studio, and I opened up all three scripts. And before that, we are going to put them in their namespace and call it lesson one dot examples. And going to be inside this. So for our player movement script, the first lesson, which is going to be the variables and the data types. So if you have gone through the text in the website, you can find the introduction and how it works in Unity and what the variables are. And in the first script, we are going to create player movement script. So it is going to have a public scope for the speed. And after that, in the update, we are just going to update the player's position depending on the input. So we can get the input, and we'll find the movement, and we'll translate transform.translate. We don't need much space dot word. I mean, the autocomplete is there, so it can be done pretty fast. And even there's all this GitHub Copilot chat. So if I just directly paste my lesson here, it is going to be generating all those scripts. But it's better to type everything. But I think autocomplete will take care of most of the stuff. So that is the player movement. Now we are going to the health system, and again we'll put it inside the namespace. And so in our health system, we are going to the maximum health, but here we are going to use the private field, and we are going to uh, track the health with the current health, and in the start we'll initialize our current health. So our current health is going to be the maximum health, and we'll debug log. So the player health is initialized, and after that, in our update, we are going to uh, add damage to the player. So if input dot get key down of h, then we are going to take the damage, and we are going to decrease the current health. And after taking the damage, we will also check if the player health is decreasing. So the current health is decreased, and if our current health is less than equal to 0, then we are going to debug log the player has died. And that's it for the health system. So whenever we press S or D, or let's put it to D, then we are going to take the damage. And next we have our collectible manager. So similarly in our collectible manager, instead of like we were calculating the health and updating a health, we are going to update our coins here. So again, in our serialized field, instead of total collectibles, we are going to have total coins, and by default, let's not set it anywhere. And after that, we are going to use property or a field, whatever it is called. So public integer, and we call it coins collected, and it is going to be get, which is going to be public, but the set is going to be private. So only our script can edit it. And after that, we are going to have a boolean. So is all coins collected, and inside our start will also need to show the coins. So we are going to have tmp text, and we'll call it the win text. And if win text is equals to null, then let's not call it win text. Let's call it coin text. And inside our start, our coins collected is going to be 0. And after that, inside update, we are going to collect the coin. So update if input dot get key down of C, then we are going to collect the coin. Inside the collect coin, we'll use the coin collected plus plus, and the coin text dot text is going to be this, and we'll use debug dot log. And if everything is complete, then we'll also update the coin text to show the all coins collected. So mostly that is going to be for our scripts. Now let's go inside Unity, and we are going to attach those scripts to an empty game object. I just randomly call it test. And for our test, we'll need a sprite renderer, as we need to also test the player movement script. And let's attach a default, right? So let's make it white. So we are going to have the player movement script, and let's increase the speed by a little bit. So if we press the horizontal axis, which is the A and the D key, we can move our player. Then we are going to test our health system. So whenever we press D, our player is going to get damaged. So as you can see, it is decreasing the current health, and when it is zero, the player is going to die. And also the D is for the movement, so the player is also moving. And finally, we'll add our collectible script. And currently we don't have any text, so let's add a text. And we'll position it to the top, -64. And let's make it the center. And we'll attach the test to our text. So the total coins we need to require to finish the game is 5. And whenever we press C, we are going to collect a coin. So let's hit play. And currently it is going to show the player coins. When we press C, it shows 1, 2, 3, 4. And when all the 5 coins are collected, it is going to show the all coins collected. So that's it for the example for the first lessons. Next, we are going to create a mini project. So let's go through that.